Hi friends, I'm here with another yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it. Blanket, cushion, block. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Start to slow down your breath. You might let your awareness drop down to the base of your pose, feeling where you touch the floor or the props underneath you. From that grounded base, lengthen up as tall as you can. And without losing any of that height, take a scan through your body and see if there's anything to let go of. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin with a side stretch. We'll take the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow, staying grounded through both sit bones. You're not tipping over. And then begin to circle your right arm back behind you as far back as you can. Opening up the chest, shoulder, side body, neck. Just noticing what you feel as you do this. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then curve your way forward, coming all the way over to the other side. And start to circle your left arm back, reaching as far back as you can, keeping both sit bones grounded. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then curve your way forward, come all the way over to the first side, opening up into one big circle. Come through center and over to the other side, all the way over, one big circle. And then this time, let's come to center and release over the legs. So that could be into your hands, elbows, all the way down. And just folding as much as you're able, releasing into the shape you're in. And then walk your hands back in, rolling up. And bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, sternum rising high. And then release. hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder and we'll press down through the left shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side. And then go back and forth a couple times. Half circles or 3/4 circles. Watching the sensation move from one side over to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head. Let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release your arms, head floats back up. And again, hands to the floor behind you. Roll your shoulders back and elbows back. Lift the heart. Let's release, come up, hands to knees, round back. And then roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift hands to the floor in front of the feet and take a little rock front to back. As you rock your weight forward, you can look for a stretch through your toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. And each shape is stirring up something new. Can you take it in, whatever's here? Let's drop the heels down, lift the hips up, and then come back to hang in ragdoll, feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Maybe take a little sway or shake out here. Let's plant the hands near the front of the mat and step back, coming into a high push-up position. Whole body in a straight long line. Feel the strength of your core supporting you. Shift your weight forward to lower down. And then come into your back bend. And this could be as low or high as feels right. You might take it gently or deep. Wherever you are, shoulders back and down so the neck is nice and long. And then back to down dog when you're ready. Hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit or shift your hips side to side. Each pose is an opportunity to explore what it's like to be in this body now. What do you notice? What do you feel? Before you do anything about it, can it just be like this? Little hint, it is just like this. So if it's possible to let go of resistance to what is happening, there's far less suffering. And then as we do that, we're balancing it with, of course, going towards everything we care about, greater health and well-being, balance, strength, flexibility, full expression. Let's drop the knees and sink back to child's pose. So as often as you need to, simplify what you're doing. Come to a rest. And that rest could be in a passive pose like this one, or could be in any shape. More important than the shape, coming back to simply feeling what's here, letting it be. Slow, deep breath. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. Pull back through the right hip, stretching right side a bit more. Come through center. And over to the other side. Pull back through the left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then bend your knees, look forward. And lightly hop or step your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Standing tall, mountain pose. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Please take the time you need for all of your transitions and then rest in the shape that feels like a rest for you. So we'll take 5 breaths. Could be in down dog, could also be in child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. One more deep breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint, feeling what you're doing. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist, take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your right wrist. And then back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Finding the full range of motion for this hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a couple times. Take your leg a little higher, and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Hips low. Grab the right wrist, take it over for a side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Lift the chest, hips low. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Letting your head hang. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest. More important than the shape, coming back to a quality of presence and ease. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips go low, head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel everything going up and down at once. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. Connecting head to your back leg, whole body in a straight long line. Any arm position. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior 1, just one breath. Release through your movement transition. Left leg up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Feel free to modify or adjust. Supporting leg can be bent or straight. You can choose your arm position. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. Back to your resting pose. Letting go. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. From here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest. The right arm can be out to the side to steady you, or at your hip. You can stay holding the knee, or grab the big toe with the first 2 finger and thumb. Maybe straightening part way, or all the way. Keeping torso square and even, nice and long. Open your leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, so you're still square through the chest and hips. And bring it back to the front and set up for a twist. Opposite hand could take hold of the knee or outside of the foot. Roll open through the left shoulder, extending back through the left arm. Nice tall spine. Last breath here. Release with the front hand. Catch with the back hand. King Dancer, Natrajasana. Last balance on this side. Kick your foot into your hand. You might tip forward a little, but more than anything, go up. Fingers, toes, head, chest, everything lifting. Release, step back, high lunge. Make your way back to down dog. Feeling whatever you are choosing to do. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Rise up to standing. Bring your right knee to your chest. Left arm can be out to the side or at the hip. You can stay holding the knee or grab the big toe, extending part way or all the way straight. Open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. Bring it back to the front, setting up for a twist. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot, rolling open through the right shoulder. Maybe even looking back. Last breath here. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natrajasana. Going to your full expression and letting it be as it is. Release, step back, high lunge. Make your way to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, letting go of all of that. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. If support is useful, feel free to put some padding under your right hip or chest or forehead. Releasing towards the floor. Just bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so that you can lean to the right. Bring the left leg around to the front and then lean over to the left and send the right leg back. Adjusting into pigeon. Releasing towards the floor. What is there to release here? You have all the effort of being in this shape, feeling all the intensity, all the sensation that this shape stirs up, and find that same surrender that you have in Child's Pose or Shavasana. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your left hip, move it out of your way. So you can lean to the left. This time, bring the right foot all the way to the outside of the left knee. Getting set up for a seated spinal twist. You can also do this with the bottom leg straight if that would work better for your body. Bring the right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm either hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit even taller. As you exhale, rotate more, looking back over your shoulder. One more breath here. Release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate, look back over your shoulder. Last breath here. Release, unwind. Take a little windshield wiper side to side, letting the knees flop one way and the other. Let's get set up for a supported fish. If you know how you like to do this, you can come right into it. Otherwise, I'll show a few options. So we're going to lie over some kind of props. The props could be hard or soft, big or small. One prop is going to go behind the upper back, pretty high up, just low enough so that your shoulders can fall off the end of it. Depending on how big this thing is, you may want something else supporting your head so that instead of the chin being way up in the air, the chin is dropped and the back of the neck is long. If the first thing you try isn't quite working for you, try something else. Could be just a little bit of a rolled up blanket. You could use an extra rolled up yoga mat. Could be a towel. Could be a couple books with a towel over it. Could be blocks, bolsters, foam roller. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. Try and have the lower back nice and long. So if your legs are straight and there's gripping in your lower back, try tucking your tail, and if that doesn't alleviate it, try doing this with knees bent. When you find a position that's working for you, settle in. How much can you let go? If you would like to stay where you are longer, that's an option. We are moving towards the end of class, and You may want to just stay right here. This could even be a final resting pose for you if it's relaxed enough. If you're ready to come out of this, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace your fingers behind your head. Use your arm strength to lift your chin to your chest and then lean to one side to move your stuff out of your way. Take a moment with back flat, just feeling the effects of that. Is there some counter stretch you'd like to take? I'm going to suggest happy baby, but it could be anything. This is a good time to listen to your body, do exactly what you want to do as we wind things down. So if you're enjoying what you're doing, stick with that. Each time you finish, just ask, what's needed now? What would feel good? Might be a yoga pose, might be moving around a little bit, could be some self-massage. Anything or nothing. If nothing's needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, Shavasana. Eventually settling into stillness, letting go of all the doing, letting go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. cultivating some gratitude for yourself, your practice. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for practicing with me. Thank you for supporting me and doing what I love and being able to share it freely. If you are able to contribute financially, you're not only supporting me, this is my job, but also me sharing this so that others who don't have the means to contribute are able to enjoy them. I feel really good about this setup. It seems to be working, so thank you for your contribution to me and to subsidizing others. It really makes a difference. And if you don't know how to do that, it's all in the description of these videos: Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, or easy ways. I'm happy to give you my address for a check in the mail. So thank you so much.